Carnivore over 40 sounded easy, but I messed up big time. 5 mistakes almost made me quit. Wanted to know what they were and how I fixed them. Stick around, I'm sharing the lessons that saved me from failing and turned me into a meat-eating pro. Even past 40, you see the traps to avoid and the wins to grab in just a few minutes. I started Carnivore at 42 thinking it would be simple. Just meat, feeling great. No, I felt awful, tired and hungry and ready to give up. But I kept going, learned from my mistakes and found 5 fixes that changed everything. Now I'm stronger than I was at 30 and loving it. Today I'll show you the 5 mistakes I made as a beginner over 40 and the lessons that I saved me. We'll go through them one by one, starting with mistake number 1, jumping in too fast. I stopped eating all carbs overnight, and that was a big mistake. My body went crazy, headaches, no energy, I was sick. At 43, my body couldn't keep up as fast as I did in my 20s. Stopping carbs all at once shocked my system and I felt like I had a flu for 3 days. Over 40, you can't switch that fast. Here's what saved me. First, I slowed down, keep some veggies like broccoli for a week, then cut them. Second, I added salt to everything to feel better. It helped my body to get used to it. It worked. My head cleared up in days and I felt normal again. Lesson: start slow, ease into it, eating only meat. If you're over 40, don't rush. Your body needs time. And next, mistake number 2. Not eating enough fat. I ate lean meat like chicken breast and felt hungry all the time. I thought lean was better, but I was wrong. With enough fat, I was starving between meals and my energy dropped. Over 40, you need fat to keep your body happy and your belly full. I was miserable. And here was my fix. First, I added butter and crispy bacon to every meal. Second, I ate until I was stuffed. Big portions of fatty steak. It worked. It showed me I wanted snack nights away and lost 5 pounds fast. And my lesson was pile on the fat, don't hold back. Fat is your fuel over 40. Enjoy it. Up next, mistake number 3. Ignoring wanting other foods. I missed bread so bad, I almost cheated. One night I nearly ordered a pizza. The smell of bread was everywhere and I wanted it so much. Fighting those feelings made me grumpy, and over 40, that's hard to handle. But I learned wanting other foods is normal when your body is changing. And my fix was, first I cook a fatty steak. When those feelings hit, juicy and satisfying. Second, I drank water to wait it out, and that kept me busy. And that worked because the water went away in minutes and I stayed on track. And my lesson was swapping those feelings for meat and just don't fight them. When we are over 40, we got to beat those feelings and not ignoring them. And mistake number 4 is coming. Eating the same time. Steak every day got boring fast. After 2 weeks, I was bored out of my mind. I missed different things and it made me dread mealtime. Over 40, you need some fun or you'll quit. That's when I realized Carnivore doesn't have to be dull. Here's what helped me. First, I tried new meats like liver and pork ribs. Different flavors woke me up. Second, I added spices like pepper and garlic powder for a kick. And it works. I got excited to eat again and stuck with it. And my lesson was that mix up your meats and keep it tasty. Different thing keeps you going past 40. And my last mistake is mistake number 5. Not tracking your wins. I focused only on weight. When the scale didn't move, I felt stuck. And over 40, that hits hard. I didn't notice how much better I felt. My skin cleared up, my joints stopped hurting, and I slept like a baby. My fix was first I wrote down energy boost like climbing stairs without getting tired. Second, I tracked better sleep 8 hours straight. When I noticed this win, it kept me excited to keep going, even when weight loss slowed. It worked. I saw progress and lost 44 pounds in 6 months. And my lesson is track all your wins, not all your pounds. Over 40, those little victories keep you in the game. Stay for the wrap up. You can win too. Carnivore over 40 was a mess at first. 5 mistakes like jumping in fast and not eating enough fat nearly broke me. But these lessons start slow, eating fat, handle, warning, other foods, mix it up, track wins, save me. I'm 44 pounds down and feel awesome, and you can do it too. Avoid my mistakes, use my fixes. The carnivore diet just destroys your kidneys is the first myth. One of the biggest fears of the carnivore diet is that eating only meat will ruin your kidneys. You probably heard that too much protein causes kidney damage, but that's not actually how it works. Let's break down why these myths keep getting repeated and what the real science says. The idea that high protein damage diet the kidneys come from studies on people with pre-existing kidney disease. If your kidneys are already failing, then yes, too much protein can be a real problem. But for healthy people, study shows that protein does not harm your kidney function. In fact, research on athletes and bodybuilders who eat way more protein than the average person shows zero negativity effects on their kidneys. And let's be real, if meat causes kidney failure, humans won't have survived for thousands of years eating it. Some argue that excess nitrogen from protein plus stress on the kidneys, but the body is designed to handle it. The real issue, processed junk food, excessive sugar, which are far more damaging to kidney health. If you have healthy kidneys, there's zero evidence that eating a meat-based diet will harm them. What will harm your kidneys is continuing eating high carb, high sugar processed foods while worrying about meat. Now let's talk about another myth that's stopping people from even trying carnivore. Cholesterol. Myth number 3. Carnivore diet will give you a heart attack. People have been told for decades that eating too much red meat and saturated fat causes heart disease. Is way of the many reasons people hesitate to try the carnivore. But what if the whole carnivore cholesterol scare was based on outdated misleading research? The fear of dietary cholesterol comes from an old study that confuses correlation with people with heart disease often have high cholesterol, but doesn't mean that the high cholesterol causes their heart disease. In fact, modern research shows that higher cholesterol in healthy people is often linked to lower rates of death. Meanwhile, see those processed carbs and sugar, things carnivore eliminate, have a direct link to heart disease. Critic will say, but what about LD? Here's the thing, LDA by itself doesn't mean much unless it's oxidized, which happens when you're eating a high carb inflammation diet. If anything eliminates sugar and processed junk food is on carnivore is likely to improve your heart health, not destroying it. Saturated fat and cholesterol are not the enemy. Processed food and junk food are. If you are worried about heart disease, cutting out carb is far more beneficial than avoiding meat. But let's address another misconcern but people have nutrition deficiencies. And the myth number 3 is people become deficient in vitamins and minerals. And if you want to learn more about how to do it on the carnivore, press this video here and I can help you to learn more about and what you should not do when you need the courage to start this diet. Press this video and I'll see you over there.